Hello everyone. So I decided that I wanted to do something a little bit different. It's not necessarily something I would normally do, nor do I think I'll do it a whole lot in the future, but I figured I should do this now because I have the means for it and I figured it'll be fun. So let's do this. I will now present to you my mini item over the time I worked there Ulta haul. I will give a review of briefly just what I liked about it, if I didn't like it, where I got it from, and do I think I'll buy it again. So let's begin. I will show you the mountain. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the bag. It is a very big bag, and I want to have the satisfaction of showing you guys you should get a nice look over here. Because I was thoroughly satisfied by this and actively decided, you know what? I want to record it. Because what? And then these are just the receipts here. So yeah, let me just elaborate. I was only working there for maybe 6 months, maybe going on 7, but hadn't made it past 6. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you the length of these because, you know, Ulta likes their receipts long. At this point, I need to just start investing into this company because clearly they've taken enough of my money. All of them are virtually the same length. I don't even know why I bothered to show all of them like this. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A good substantial amount of them. I did have an employee discount of 25%, but realistically speaking, I was working part-time, so it wasn't really making that big of a difference anyway. I wasn't really getting that much money. Not to mention, since I live on my own with my friends, and the fact that I have a whole car that I have to pay for, I have a multitude of things that realistically speaking could have had my money in other capacities that it did not. So that being said, I'm not even gonna look at how much I've spent, or maybe I should. Hold on. So after doing a lovely little roundup, I came up to having spent $436.20. To give you a little bit of an estimation as far as to what that would be overall, that was pretty much the size of my regular checks that weren't during the holiday season. So it's not like it's terrible for 6 months, but it's also not great because I got paid what felt like pennies. So that being said, I have really no reason to necessarily say which one it was. I don't want to necessarily put it out like that or anything of the sorts. I don't work there anymore, so it's not like they could sue me or whatever. But we're going to take a nice little look around at everything that came with that employment. So here we go. All right, now this will be brought to you in part by the bedroom, or the bed itself that sits in my bedroom, with my Akatsuki overlay of a cover, which I love. I'm very happy I picked it up. But in this case, we're getting started. I will start off with the very smallest section, which is my hair items. So this is really all that's left in here right now. I won't even lie, I am still using a lot of the products that I have bought from there. I haven't really thrown away too many, but you know, there's just a couple that I'm holding on to, and I probably have been like repurposing for like oil bottles or things along that nature. If not, I probably just tossed out a few, but I haven't really been doing my hair a whole lot. So this right here is just the Curlsmith's Curl Cream, or this multitasking conditioner. This was actually really nice. I will most definitely be buying this again at some point, although I do want to go through the rest of Curlsmith's line to see if I like any more of them. I just know I really like this brand to start off, so that's one. This little Thank God It's Natural Fine and Style. It's the brush. It's cute, it works, you know, it gets the job done. I just need another dimming brush, and this one still definitely works the way it needs to. So I may not need to buy it again, but if I have to, I probably will. Now this is just a piece of cardboard, but this is one of the little makeup headbands. I can definitely show you later down the line if need be, but I'm definitely still using this thing. It's obviously durable, it's washable, and it's really soft. I use it a lot when I'm doing my face wash routines. I really want to keep my edges together, but that's part one. Part two's middle ground is this here. I don't even know what I would call this. Oh, the shaver, razor, multi-purpose. It's got a trimmer comb, shaver and trimmer, and then an epilator, which I still don't really know how to use. I should probably look that up, but so far it's been uncomfortable to say the least, so I haven't bothered with it. But you know, knowledge is power. Maybe I'll find a reason, find a way. So gentle saving, okay, cool, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give that a shot and look it up. But ooh, that's probably what it is, that tweezer system. Yeah, I could never. No, not, maybe at some point in life, but at this point I could barely handle tweezing by hand. I refuse to let a machine do it. But I'm still testing the waters with this one. I haven't used it a whole lot, so I will still need a little bit more time. That trimmer is nice, but tweezers, no. Next up, we have the two perfumes that I got for myself, which the Jimmy Choo I am still using. As I can just say that I love how it smells. The plum undertone is like a solid favorite of mine. I found that out through Victoria's Secret's body spray called Pure Seduction, having that same plum scent to it. Literally, I love it. The Good Girl, I like Good Girl and Very Good Girl, but I didn't necessarily buy it for myself. The only time I had bought anything for it, it was a gift set of oils for my girlfriend. So that being said, really nice smell. Loved it for the little sample sizes I had, and can't get enough of it still. And then this right here, I just got a little small cologne set for, or not really a set, but a small cologne for my boy. Still love how this smells. I honestly was going to wear it myself until I realized that it was a cologne, and I decided, at least for getting it for him, I will give him this one for me to smell it for a while. But chances are the next time I buy this, even if it's in this size, it's probably going to be for me. Next up, we have this interesting little miscellaneous item, which I actually really like this. It pretty much stopped me from having to get like a bunch of singular wet wipes. This actually was really nice. I want to find a way to buy this again. I am probably gonna like Amazon stock it or something like that, but either way, I love this because it was just literally a tube, and it had the little cleaning solution in it that you could just pump onto a piece of tissue, wipe yourself with it, and toss it into the toilet. I think this is awesome. I definitely want to find this again. I'm definitely gonna go look for it, so I will hold on to this box for a little longer just so I can find it again. I have the Good Girl probiotics, which honestly, super big save for any time that I'm about to hit my time of the month and I start to get really uncomfortable. The probiotic actually moved things around, or I guess I don't want to make it sound so magical, but it got things together to the point where I did not have to worry about it. So if I got a little uncomfortable, took the probiotics, all of a sudden, good as new, no issues, no irritation. This tiny little sensitive sunscreen was a giveaway. They had a lot of not a lot, but they had enough giveaway days where they had bags, so we would just get, it was called gratis. Now, next on up we have the mini. Well, yeah. I think I started off with one and then I just didn't bother to keep up with the rest because it was just getting to be a lot, and that Ulta bag was only going to hold so many, but I probably have at least, if these are the only 4 or 5 that I have, including the one that's in the bathroom now, then I have had most likely at least 2 or 3 of the body lotions to go with it. And the only reason why I didn't get one to match each is because I kept getting these little hempies in the meantime. I really enjoyed this one specifically, this hemps for the scent of blueberry, lavender, and chamomile, and the triple body moisture. This is a big time moisture one. I love this one. So big recommend. I could probably go get that myself again, but I've also just enjoyed trying out their other ones. Black Girl sunscreen I am definitely using still. I actually really do enjoy this one. It gives me a nice little warm coat for when I am out in the sun and I need to have some protection, but also don't want my skin to look all pasty crusties, or even if it wasn't crusty, just, you know, like ashy. Had an issue with that before. Yeah, that was it was not fun. So that Black Girl sunscreen right there is a beautiful thing, just so you guys know. We also have this here, which is the tropical hibiscus. I've also had the citrus or pink citrus one. Well, long story short, you know what these are for. It's not really all that much of a secret, being called potpourri. I still get these. I don't necessarily get them all in the same scent, but I do still get them. So I 100% need them. I stay with my boyfriend and I'm not dealing with more than one smell in the bathroom at that point. I just can't. This here is a little further down the line when I got it, but I really did enjoy this. I want to get myself another one. This cute little handheld Luna was actually really nice for skin exfoliation. It didn't really do like a whole bunch of amazing things or whatever, but I actually just really enjoyed the sensation on my cheeks, especially with this little edge tip here to like really dig in to the skin, but gently. So I definitely want to buy myself another one of these. It's like 60 bucks. And there's a bigger one that costs more, and it is, you know, I want to say like 3 times the size of this, but I most likely won't need it. I like using this little handheld a lot better. It's easier to whisk around, get the job done, all of that fun stuff. So yeah, definitely getting this again. Moving on to my face stuff. It's a lot of face washes, moisturizers, eye creams, gels, more moisturizers. Gratis pieces for sure. Some of them I didn't have to buy, but some of them I definitely did. So we're gonna get a look at all of this, starting with the cleansers. First things first, I actually really enjoy Soap and Glory for just the full-on aesthetic of it. It's really cute. I like the 60s style to it. It's very cheesy in a charming type of way. So this right here was because I really wanted to get like a vitamin C feel to my skin. It did a great job with that. I actually loved how it made my skin feel afterwards. And it was refreshing. So it was almost like that little grapefruit clean feel to it. I enjoyed it a lot. The little beads helped out for the entire time I've been using it. But it's got a lot of weird stuff in there. Therefore, I will most likely not buy this again. It was more so for the sake of just trying it out. I do want to move over towards more natural and actually like really good things for skin that isn't more so just chemicals, but actually natural. But we'll get into that after this whole thing. And this here, really nice. Big fan of Garnier Micellar cleanser specifically was really great. The micellar water is good, but this was like definitely still a warm welcome. I enjoyed this on so many levels and had no issues with it. It actually was a really nice clean when I got to it. So would love to get this again. I most likely will when I run out of the other options of what I would like to try just for the sake of trying. But yeah, I will most definitely just fall back on this. This, I mean, I've used it up as much as I could. It's a little peachy punch. I'm pretty sure it's still Tony Moly brand. either way, even if it isn't. It's just like a Korean cleaner. Really cute. Smelled really nice. I didn't know if it was going to do very much for my skin. I didn't really care. It was just sold, so I'd give it a shot. Oh, yep, Tony Millie right there. So, yep, work until lather. Really nice foamy type of cleanser. It's really adorable and smelled really good. So, did enjoy it. I don't know if I'll necessarily buy it again for any specific reason other than the fact I just like how it looked and smelled. But yeah, that one's definitely a good one too. This here is the mini little collection of Clinique that I got a chance to try while I was there. I do still have a couple of things left to use. It's more so like just a makeup remover with that really soft oil cleanser, which is good. I just don't like how heavy it is sometimes. It kind of gets in my eyes. Let's see, I've got this tiny little thing here. I actually really enjoyed this a lot, so I definitely will look for it again in a normal size and not just a tester. There is this here. I went ahead and bought the full thing, so you know that I actually enjoyed this as a tester. And even using this, I still continue to enjoy it. So, I may not necessarily get it again because I don't really care for the pricing, but I know that a good quality product can come from, you know, having. This here is the Moisture Surge Hydrator. This was awesome. I freaking loved it. Another thing that I am glad I got a chance to try out for at least 1 or 2 times. I can see if I really enjoy it later down the line when if I give myself a number 1, I should say. But long story short, I enjoyed it. I would definitely use it again. And then this is the Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. So it's similar to this, but it's a gel and not necessarily a cream. I honestly can't tell which one I like more. I just know that I definitely would take this on to give it a try for it in full size. Next up, we're going to go to the serums. I would be talking about the toner that I use, but quite frankly, I used a J.R. Watkin. I can actually show you guys, but it's a J.R. Watkin. It's a small little spray toner spray bottle, and I've just been refilling that all this time, so I haven't really gotten rid of the first one. I've just been getting bigger refills of it to refill it, and I have no issues with it. I love it. It's a super nice tonic water. Helps out a lot, especially for like itchy skin. My boyfriend has used it a couple times for the sake of when he gets like itchy beard or whatever, even though he has his own like beard brush or whatever, but he doesn't really use it that much. That being said, I've enjoyed it overall. I will give you a look at the things that are in my bathroom another time though, because I'm just going over the things that I really got a chance to try out while I was there. This being one of those things, this Drunken Elephant TLC. I personally think this is way too much money to be spending on a product, but at the same time, I don't really like to spend money on skincare on the high end because I don't have to. So that being said, this was really nice. I enjoyed it a lot. Made my skin tingle a little bit, but they said it was nothing to be worried about, so I didn't worry about it. But yeah, it was really awesome. I think this was definitely one of those luxury type of pieces that, yes, I will enjoy it if I got it again. I just don't know if I want to buy it. So, love it. Don't know if I'll buy it again, but still a great product. Oh, wait, wrong thing. Serum number 2, this little pineapple boy from Fourth Ray. So I got this box here still, and it's apparently also really good for vitamin C or whatnot. So it helps to renew your skin. It's a really nice smooth complexion type of thing. I tried this out for the sake of just trying out Fourth Ray as a whole, and even though this was just cute and like I didn't really need too much from it, it was just something for me to give it a chance and try out for the sake of getting a chance to try out Fourth Ray. I don't think necessarily it's a bad product. I think it works just fine. I don't know necessarily if anyone would need a specific purpose for this, but if you want to try and find something that is good for vitamin C, I can definitely say it helped me to at least clear up my skin a bit more since I was having so many issues while I was working there with how I was eating. It definitely just kind of helped my skin to brighten up a bit more. This I would arguably have to say is my favorite. I do really enjoy Truly's brand. I've had their little acne stickers, which are really nice. They really helped out a lot. I am currently still using their acai berry boot butter or something like that. But this right here was like the biggest take-in of when I really just was like, yeah, I actually enjoy this brand a lot. Got this one on sale for whatever reason, it was half off, and they decided to put it on half off, and I took that chance while it was the last one here. So, took it, loved it, enjoyed it. I don't remember how long it lasted, but it made my skin feel just so soft, and it was just nice to really go to bed to this wonderful little experience here. So yeah, I definitely recommend this one. It's not even a plastic casing. It's definitely like potable ceramic, if anything, but this top is definitely plastic. So I definitely could feel the difference. This is actually cold. This is pretty much room temperature, but overall I enjoyed this a lot. So if you want to get it, it's definitely nice. I think it's like 28 bucks, as most Truly items are, but this is a really good one. I would say this is my favorite serum so far. The Drunken Elephant is a close second, but that's only if I really want to spend money. This right here was not as nearly as expensive as that Drunken Elephant, so this would have been my top pick. Next up, we have the eye gels. Now, both of these are pretty alright. I enjoyed this one, even though it was only like $6. It's a really inexpensive way to keep up with your stuff. It's really nice. It's good molecule. As I said, I enjoyed it overall. I didn't have any issues with it. It was just a little bit under the eyes. It was really nice. Mad Hippie was like 24 bucks, and granted, yeah, I wasn't necessarily excited about the price for this either. I actually enjoyed this one a lot, so I will most likely be buying this again. I kind of don't ever stop thinking about it. I have eye creams, and I'm like, they're okay. This is the one I think about when I think I want an eye cream, though. So, noted, this is what I'm getting next time. This is what I need to go back and get. Unless I see something that's worth a shot for me to try, I'm probably just going to go back to this one because, yeah, not too bad of a price. I've definitely dealt with worse, but also quality item. This, super cute. Not too bad when you need something just to kind of hold you over, and inexpensive. So, really good price for a item that does its job well. So, finally, we are making it over to the night creams. This right here I found on clearance, as you can see. It was really nice. Enjoyed the Fourth Ray brand yet again at an even cheaper price than before. This was just a hydrating mask, so it was just nice to go to sleep to. Really, definitely smoothing and cooling on the face, and I thought the packaging was just really cute. The pun here, literally, I don't even know what to say to that. But I do not remember actually rinsing this off, so that's another question for another day. Don't know if I'll try it again because I don't want to make that mistake, but also I could try it again because it's cute, nice, and I'm pretty sure the bigger size would have been a lot more time for me to recognize if I liked it or not more than what I do now just from this boxing. So that's one thing. This here was a product that I got to try via gratis. It was actually pretty nice. I didn't necessarily have any like big issues with it, but I mean, it was kind of, you know, normal. It didn't really give me anything groundbreaking. I didn't see a new light with this moisturizer. It was just another moisturizer for me. This one was definitely bought for the aesthetic of it purely because I didn't even expect it to be like a super great moisturizer or whatever, but just look at it. It's so cute. I'm not even liable to throw this away. Like, I think I'm just going to end up, you know, either putting a sticker over this part right here or cleaning it off and just using it for something. I really don't even know. It's just really cute and I don't want to get rid of it. This right here, guys and gals, is arguably my favorite high-end sunscreen, to say the least. The Black Girl sunscreen is a great one for if I want something that's really like hydrating, nourishing to the skin. This one right here was like an incredibly really good light sunscreen that had no cast whatsoever, really easy to put on, didn't take a whole lot, honestly lasted me for a good amount of time. I'd say easily maybe 3 months. I've had 2 of them now, so I got a chance to really just try it out because, you know, there's been times where Ulta will give out doubles, and if we wanted to get another double, we could. If we didn't really have to. Or we would just switch it out with somebody else. I had the privilege of working there with a friend of mine who was also my roommate. So
we had a good amount of times where we just switched something out that we either had tried already and we were like, I don't really care for it, or we were like, oh, you know, I don't think that my skin likes this very much. That was more so my friend more than me, but I didn't have any really huge adverse reactions to anything that I put on, so I can't really be mad at that. So yeah, high recommendation. I would totally get this again if it weren't so expensive.